feel most heard at work?
I needed to make sure it was heard. When do you feel that way? From 8 to...
When do you feel most heard?
And they do that for 2.
Like the honest answer is,
Oh my gosh, how you doing, buddy? Good.
all right,
Shut my radio down.
when I feel most heard at work is when I say something and what I say
If you want to take this in and get the leader,
is executed.
it's only...
Because what I said was heard. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so I got a follow-up question. So sometimes executions of being 6 months from now looks different.
Yeah.
So what's your patience level?
Not good.
Okay, so all right, fair enough. All right,
To be honest,
no, that's cool.
we're being
Pick a
honest
card.
here, right?
Yeah, no, you hold on to that card.
I
And
got
you
it.
need to
Yeah.
strengthen it. What did your card say? What's the most helpful feedback you have received this year? Ooh, I like this one. Did you act on it?
Stop doing awards.
Terrible. It's terrible feedback. It's the end of the year, so yeah, I know. I got a lot of feedback. One of them was from my office manager. After I spoke in Vegas, she says, "I wish you would just stop downplaying it and own that we are doing good stuff." And I was like, "You didn't know." Awesome. Hold on to that card and don't forget it. Who's up next?
My wife.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's his name?
Well, everyone's going to do a few. This is our first podcast.
What's the awards deal? I missed something on that.
I'll razz Jared about it later.
All right.
He gave him the award for worst
We
awards.
repeated last week 4 more times. Would it be extraordinary or ordinary?
Ooh.
Say it one more time.
Warner.
Hang on.
If we repeated last week 4 more times, would we be extraordinary or ordinary?
Wow, that's deep. Well,
We'd be extraordinary.
yes, we would.
We would
Tell me
have-
about it.
We would have the.
Why?
Our shop is the busiest it's been all year last week.
Hey, and tell him also what Alex told me today. He goes, "We've been busier the more I've been out of the shop than in the shop."
100%.
Ooh. Isaac?
But hey, you know what the most rewarding part of him saying that is that he recognized it. So most of the time in leadership, we recognize that somebody is slowing things down, but we can't get them to recognize it because we don't know how to use straight talk or what we learned today with Cubby. So we don't understand how to get right to the point and address the elephant in the room. So that's when you have to break out that card and just say, "Hey, bro, you're the one that's holding us back, man." Or, "Hey, if you were leading a better example, would we be better?" Asking that question. Would we be better if you were doing a better example of leading, trust, and inspire?
We had the conversation was if we keep it this full, that other building's coming sooner than later.
And
Put a date on it. When are we going to build another building? Put a date on it. Speak it to existence.
wait a minute. I'm starting one next spring, and I'm starting one in the fall of 27. So can you?
So which one are you going to be? Are you going to be the spring or 27?
No, Robert.
Hey, fall of 26. Hey, you be sure to
It has to happen in 5.
There we go. Hey, tell your team that you got to tell them y'all are extraordinary. What was yours?
Yeah, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
And it landed on yours. So read the prompt.
How have you shown care this week?
Ooh.
Is that for me to answer?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm going to hand out all these cards.
I don't know if it was this week, but Friday we brought all the fence team in to get on the same page, so we can be very vocal on how much we're investing into them.
Yeah, you built some bridges, man. You broke silos and built bridges. I didn't think you were going to say that. I thought it was going to be that you brought Tim.
I was going to say that, but he came because my wife wouldn't come. So
no, it was sloppy second.
He was sloppy second.
Doesn't matter. But Friday is a better one because you broke silos.
That's what we call
bridges.
USS Unlimited Sloppy Seconds.
All right.
Oh,
Your brother had a ticket.
He said, "Oh, you didn't know that."
Did you not know that?
I did not.
You just learned something.
We only say it behind their back.
Well,
What do you got?
you're never behind my back.
Lesson
you have learned this year.
Ooh. Most important leadership lesson you've learned this year.
Rachel.
Oh man, I'm trying to pick from the menu.
Yeah. What came to mind when you first read it?
Because we don't know any.
This sounds weird because we just learned about trust all day, but it's trust.
I just brought some.
From the master.
Hey, what was the thing that stuck out the most today?
Isaac, what do you need?
The card number 8. It said.
Oh, I'm fine.
What was card number 8? You guys, someone got a deck?
We got a deck. We got
Card number 8. It said on the letter, it's not doing it.
Yeah.
We were here.
Confront reality.
Confront the reality about the person.
I love
That's what stood out to me. I thought about it a lot because you want things to be a way and you don't want to hurt other people, but the reality.
Hey, but once you establish the reality, that's your starting point. You can punch your destination in the GPS.
And I felt like, starting with the intent card is how I should start.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
What else?
You know, we have an entire area downstairs, and we chose to sit on my deck, which I love.
I dig it. Hold on to that card because I'm going to follow up with you. Steven, you're up next.
You're extraordinary, man.
So I felt like
Hey,
Steven, how tall are you, bud?
6'3". It was crazy.
And I'm like, tall. 5'10" and a quarter.
Cultural value capacity grows.
this is a good one because you are the culture. You are it. So what's the
Say it
one?
one more time, bro.
What is the one cultural value we need to protect as we grow? Me and you had this conversation of exactly what I'm going to talk about. So what I see a lot, especially around me, is the bigger they get, the more the quality falls. And we had this conversation, and you asked me, were you going off your customer's quality or your quality? And I said, I'm going off mine. You told me that I needed to tone that down. But I feel like that is what's built us. So that's what I try to value as much as I can. Being a small guy, if I put it on somebody else, then I don't want to give them. I promised something that they didn't give
So
that I would have.
So what I love about focusing on your quality, when I hear quality, especially as people get bigger, you start focusing on the quality of the growth and the people. So stop focusing about.
I'm gonna go find a cow and kill it.
Because if you get quality people, the product takes care of itself. So right now, focus on the product, but eventually you get to pour into people.
Well,
So
if you're pouring into the people correctly, they should do the product.
that's what I'm saying. So what do you focus on, the product or the people? There we go.
Good point.
There we go. All right, who's up? Who's up?
Oh no, we're gonna go eat.
No,
You gotta pick we're starting our podcast.
Yeah. That's why we've been out here this whole time.
What we've been waiting for all day. It's actually gonna happen now.
Yeah, this is good.
there's not a campfire though, right?
What is it like to be on the other side of you right now?
Hey, this is a good one. Hold on. Say that again.
What is it like to be on the other side of you right now?
we have that.
Sadly, they can't see shit.
No, this is great because you're in a transition. So talk to me. What is it like to be on the other side of you right now?
So,
No, you hold on to that.
okay,
Yeah.
super interesting.
Hey, real quick. Hey, Matt. Hey, this is a podcast. And
Apparently, we're filming right now.
yes, and what is it like to be on the other side of Mark right now in a transition?
I feel like I'm 5'4".
Here's an interesting thing. Like, the older you get, the more you start thinking about like what your life really means, right? And so I've recently finished a business career where for 35 years I was always focused on making either myself or someone else money, right?
Yes.
And as you get to be as old as I am, which is really old, you start thinking about, well, what's it really all about? And you start thinking like, at the end of this all, it's not going to be about what I have. It's going to be about what I did for others or the way I made other people feel and stuff. So what it's like to be me right now, I actually just, after I finished the business career, I sat down with myself and I had a little talk with myself and decided I'd create a mission statement, a vision statement, and some core values for what I consider to be sort of the rest of my life or the final chapter. And it was all based around what is it that I want to accomplish for the rest of my life. And it's none of it's about money. It's all about people. It's about trying to make a difference, trying to make a lasting impact in other people's lives, because that's something that maybe will have a longer legacy than some shit that I bought or, some money I made somebody else. So what's it's like to be me right now.
It's really cool to be on the other side of you right now because
That is deep, man.
That is deep.
I had no idea.
Whoa.
You're architecting it.
Hey, I'll tell you a quick story about Mark though. This is what kind of friend he is. So one day he texted me and he said, "Hey, I'm coming in to see you." And I said, "Okay." And by the way, I had just moved out here. I was a complete shit show. Had really no leadership structure in our company whatsoever. And Mark, we sat right here.
We sat right here.
And not near as nice of chairs. And he said, "My friend, you're running your company like it's an $8 million company. And you need to run your company to where you're going and not where you're at." That's when I decided to implement an officer team. He's the guy. You got a position.
Appreciate you, brother.
You got a position on my first officer team because Mark said you have to have people that you can trust, that you can believe in. You have to empower them and get out of their way because you're slowing them down. You're making at that time, I was making every single decision for every single company, for every single bill. I was going through all the bills, which by the way, 2 or 3 days stacked this tall every single day. And he said, "Stop doing that because you can't go where you're going." And just like Cubby said, Wayne Gretzky said, "Skate to where the puck's going to be, not to where the puck's at." I was skating where the puck was at. And this guy, so then I was like, "So who are you here to see?" And he goes, "You?" I go, "Oh, come on. Who are you here to see?" "You?" I'm like, "No, you're not." He's like, "Yes, I'm here to see you. I needed to tell you this, so I came here to tell you that." And we sat here and visited for a little while, and I'm like, "Holy shit."
But also, I like just being around great people.
Oh, well.
And that's why everybody's here, right? I mean, we're all here because we're trying to do better, be better, get better. Right? The people who aren't here are the people who don't give a shit.
Yeah. Well, let's.
We're gonna sit.
Hey, this is our first one, so everyone's got to go, and then you guys can go do dinner, or we could all do dinner, or whatever. Sure. That's a good one.
Oh man. Okay.
The cart mechanic over there already knows what he got.
Who on the team shows up with character and consistency? Who on the team shows up with character and consistency?
He's gonna say he goes up. Myself.
I would say Christine. Christine, she is our new accountant, and I guess HR, if you will.
She's the director of Rhythm.
Yeah, director of Rhythm.
So she named herself Director of Rhythm.
Yeah,
She gave herself a guy.
She
keeps me and she keeps me in line.
Love it.
She keeps me in line.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yes.
How can we recognize them better?
Oh, this is good. So the follow-up.
So you just gave us the what? Give us the how.
So check this out. So today, in our so we did the Covey thing a year ago in at our headquarters, and I still had the sheet in my binder from the sheet that we got today, and so it was the person that you have high level of trust with, and I wrote her name down, and I sent her a picture of it, and she went all out.
Yeah.
So that would be her, because she's kind of like my right hand woman now, because Robert's gone. So that's mine.
Yeah. Heck yeah, I love it. No, everyone's doing it so that way we can launch the podcast and y'all can all be part of it.
It's not a podcast.
Not podcast on a podcast platform.